Just pulled in and setting up, and what's wrong with this picture?
I think we were both really nervous and discombobulated.
So Gerald, what do you think of the roads?
Well, if you like sand.
After weeks of being on the road, we finally arrived in San Felipe, Mexico. This is the start of our new mini-series, San Felipe for Newbies by Newbies. Before the tips and lessons, here's what our first week really looked like.
We saw headlines like this, and yeah, it added to the nerves. But it wasn't what made the decision hard. The truth is, our real fear came from the unknown, and none of those fears matched the reality once we got here.
Before we came to San Felipe, we had some major concerns. In fact, we had major doubts about coming at all.
Not because of anything we had seen, but because of everything we had read before coming. The travel advisories, the headlines, the Facebook comments, it all makes Mexico sound pretty terrifying when you're trying to plan your first winter down south. We had questions about safety, about the dogs, about everyday life, whether we'd feel comfortable here, and whether we'd end up regretting it. And I think that's something a lot of people don't talk about, just how much fear you carry before you even get here. Once we actually got here, everything changed. All those fears I carried, they just didn't match out what we found. The vibe here is nothing like what you picture when you're sitting home reading the headlines or scrolling Facebook. It's calm, it's friendly. The people are patient with the language and genuinely helpful. How much it feels like community here. People look out for each other. Locals say good morning, buenos dias. It's just really normal. And I quickly realized most of the fears we had about Mexico were just the unknown. The unknown is far scarier than reality. The reality, it's so much easier and calmer than we ever imagined.
You know, and obviously there's concerns, for sure. But having said that, a lot of it's melted away and we're starting to fit in quite nicely now.
The stories online painted danger, and what we found was community. Pizza!
What's wrong with this picture? What the heck? What? Where is it? I don't understand. What? Gerald found it.
Hey, how it ended up in here?
That was down on the floor over there.
After a long drive, takeout pizza felt gourmet.
I know. And we got some sort of sauce. Crushed red peppers. Hot sauce. Sorry guys. More crushed peppers, more hot sauce, all courtesy of place across the street with generic pizza boxes. Jolly Mon is where we got this from. Their meat pizza. So we'll figure it out. How is it, babe?
Excellent. Now that we're here and set up, we have a few things to do. The first is to get rid of the dogs' winter coats because they're not going to need them this year.
They are very warm right now. It's early in the morning. We're about 9 o'clock and it's 27 already, and they still have their winter coats.
They do.
Take you with us, and hopefully that'll go well for our pups. And then we're going to restock some groceries.
Because we need to eat.
Yeah.
This is the face of parents who dropped off their fur babies at a new place in Mexico. She seems lovely. The facility is very pretty.
Yeah, it's very nice.
I'll try and remember to
Kind
take
of
video.
bougie if I...
Yeah, they have their own citrus garden and everything. It is nice. I'll try and take more video when we pick them up in 2 hours. It was just, I think we were both really nervous and discombobulated getting here, so I didn't shoot much.
Well, yeah. Yeah, agree with that statement.
We are the problem. I understand. We are the problem. So right now, we can't phone the vet that's recommended. We have to go and make an appointment. So we're going to go downtown San Felipe and see if we can find a place to park this truck and go make an appointment for the vet, because it's all about dogs.
Today is, yes.
And then
Today is brought to you by dogs. What's going on?
stop signs everywhere. Okay, so we're going into the San Felipe Animal Clinic. Dr. Solis is supposed to be like wonderful. So everybody says this is a place to be. Appointment secured next week at noon on a Tuesday. We shall see Dr. Solis.
Yes, and apparently, although we're not 100% sure,
Yeah.
it's about $600 for what we would call pesos, sorry, for a wellness check on the dogs.
So we'll see what that ends up being. I'm not sure what we're going to do. We still have an hour and a half before we pick up the dog, so probably groceries. Maybe drive down the Malecon. Who knows?
We'll see.
You'll find out in a minute.
Keep you posted.
Joe, what do you think of the roads?
Well, if you like sand, you got lots of it. Lots of washboard.
Buy a rake. Broom. All the things. Okay.
Subscribe so you don't miss episode 1 of San Felipe for Newbies by Newbies.